In this video, I'm going to share with you my day trip to Leipzig from Berlin, where I met up with my friend Tom, who celebrated 50,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Departure 12:33 from platform.
Insufferable YouTuber.
For some context, I came across Tom's YouTube videos 2 years ago. I was researching videos on Norway and train travel for my own trip, and he was interested in camera gear for vlogging, and I was offering him some insights on a certain camera that he was interested in. Long story short, we became friends, and I figured Leipzig was just a short train ride away from Berlin and decided to meet up for coffee. You pretend to enjoy your coffee.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be pretending. It would be absolutely horrible if I know anything. I have a bone to pick with you, by the way. Osmo Pocket 3. Amtrak.
Okay.
When?
Oh, you're still waiting for it?
Of course I'm waiting.
Okay.
Sample footage of it.
Yeah.
I was like, no. In my head I said I'd wait for Justine.
Oh, thanks. I'm trying not to make this sound so dramatic or a big deal, but it was truly a heartwarming moment for me. Like, I've never commiserated with someone who also did YouTube. It's a very niche thing to really talk about or connect over. YouTube is very lonely and isolating and a very unique set of circumstances that very few people can really talk to about. And depending on the person, they may or may not share the same kinds of struggles or feelings, but talking about it with Tom felt very cathartic.
People watch because they want to watch other humans suffer. Like,
Yes,
people
I love that.
are sat on their sofa and they're like, oh, this guy has like spent all night on trains getting cancelled for my entertainment.
Yes.
Because like I speak German and I live here, and people kind of feel me like it's one of them a little bit. But like I feel like I can make fun of Germany, and Germans in the comments are like, oh yeah, our country's shit, isn't it? And like everyone joins in on the joke. Like I really like that. Like other countries where I'm a guest, I can't really do that. It's like I don't fit in. I'm just there for like a few days and I can't really be myself in that sense.
It was the worst day to meet up because it was pouring rain. Like, our pants got soaked, our shoes and socks got soaked. It was just a mess of a day.
How's your life going, Justine? Are you glad you came to visit?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's turned out to be a responsible life decision. It's rough out here. I got bored of having dry toast. I've outgrown it. Two YouTubers get shocked by, what do you call it? Get stung by lightning?
Struck by lightning.
Stung by lightning live on camera. 10 million views guaranteed.
Yes. Eventually, it stopped raining and we walked around the city and just basically played tourist for the day. Then we went to this really cool underground bar that had so many plants and so many beautiful picturesque windows. And then we found a photo automat or a photo booth, and I love taking photos in these, as you know.
Did it go?
Yes, it did. It's really inconsistent.
Yeah, it's like weirdly like suspenseful.
And yes, I did hold my camera for like 5 minutes just to get this clip.
And one of us is probably going to be talking over the satisfying look.
It's okay. Yes.
The first one surprised us so bad. The light just went off. Look, I'm looking serious, but I look good.
Yeah,
I look like I'm being sworn in to give a testimony or something.
So we capped off the day at the Leipzig Wine Festival. I don't know why, probably because we had a few drinks already. We were looking for beer at a wine festival. And spoiler alert, That doesn't work, even if it's in Germany. And despite feeling extreme discomfort in my feet because we were walking around for hours with wet socks and wet shoes, I didn't want that day to end. So the time came for me to catch my train back to Berlin. I feel like we were competing with each other to see like who could say goodbye the final time. But also I'm pretty sure he had enough of me. I could have cried. I might have cried. I probably did cry on the train back to Berlin. We'll never know. But like, wow, how lucky am I to have spent a day with someone I admire and adore for the past 2 years, separated by an ocean. Connected through YouTube. Who knew? I was leaving that day feeling so whole, so understood, so seen. Like, I'll always remember and treasure that day. Anyways, that's all the sappiness I'll subject you to. Tom, if you're watching this video and you're feeling really embarrassed or creeped out, I won't blame you if you stop answering my messages, because it was worth it. Life is too short to play it cool. So my next video is going to be a little more focused on photography, and I'll be in Dusseldorf. So if you want to catch that, please subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!